EG versus VP. I'm ODPixel, joined by BSJ for this one. Brian, we've seen the drafts. We're getting the finisher here from EG being the Bloodseeker.
Yikes lane for Darkseer, if you ask me. You have the Enchanters to purge off the Iron Shell and the Surge, and then Sven absolutely loves farming against Darkseer.
On top, nice toss back here from Crit, getting Solo in under the tower. A couple of hits as well as the Bloodbright onto him. Good harassment trade in bottom lane. They are able to kill off Zayats there, the two of them flying Arteezy. Able to team up and find themselves first blood in the safe lane.
Bottom lane's pretty much always low. I saw Ramses was sitting on about 380 move speed there, and that's just with brown boots, and that makes it much harder for Ursa to do the damage he wants.
We'll see mid. An attempt is going to be made onto no one. TP's coming in to help out Crit, trying to get in position so he can find the toss. Might not even need it straight up as GPK's got a lot of magical damage, dragging him back in. There comes the toss. No one getting low, but the Shadow Word heal from Solo. Is it enough to save him? It isn't. GPK zips in, is able to finish off the kill, and VP won't be able to find anything in return there.
The Sven with half health and no mana is fully confident in committing for that kill.
On mid lane, TPK is going to have a poke at no one, force out some reactions. TP over for Solo, will come out.
Got the Veil queued up for Ramses.
Don't run off.
It is quite the standard if you have not watched Dota for the last day or so.
See mid, they're going to try and set up here with the Bloodbright. Silence comes out to the two of them. Zayats did try his best to kick the DK out of the Silence, but he still gets hit by the Bloodbright no one, and even gets positioned in a worse place there, kicked into the river by his own teammate. He'll get flying return, but again, it's another death on the DK as EG continue to draw attention towards this mid.
Yeah, the issue I have with the DK, as I kind of mentioned, is that since he has such a weight on his shoulders, you have to hope that as we see another engagement here, hold that thought.
RTW is going to jump down. Follow there from Zayats. They do have the control onto Crit. The three of them surrounding him. Crit up to the high ground. The Remnant hitting onto RTW, but one more jump forward with the Earth Shot. Gets the kill. Tried to turn over towards GPK. GPK out of mana, but now RTW is on the high ground. His ult still on cooldown. Will be able to run himself away from Fly. Solo just running straight up to this, chasing down GPK, bringing him down low with the Shadow Word. They're linked up as well with the Bonds. Can they do enough damage to Fly to kill GPK? Doesn't look like it will be enough. It will be enough to get the Ench kill, but GPK will manage to walk away. Ramses coming in, Rupture at the ready. Focuses down the easier kill, looking towards Solo. I say that though, he's a little scared of finishing it off as Solo goes for the TP out and will be able to make it away before any stun comes in from Crit. Not quite able to make it there in time.
He's going to probably stack the... Oh, he already farmed the Ancients, so he's going to have a fresh set of camps spawning in about 10 seconds. Should be able to clear those with that same ultimate.
See RTW try and jump over towards Fly. Zayats with the control. Fly is trying to run. Is he going to get any help? It's coming over from Ramses. Ramses will turn with the Rupture onto RTW. Zip forward for GPK in the Enrage. It's already been used, so RTW is vulnerable. Stun comes out from Crit. As RTW, he's going to pay with his life there for that attempt on trying to go in onto Fly.
I don't think he can afford to die by himself a single time more this game, I should say.
There's the full echo done for Arteezy, so his presence in the fights is certainly going to be felt. Actually up here, stepping up to the high ground, no one was just walking blindly up. And he has got Zayats coming in to help him out. Is it enough to save him? It isn't. Crit comes in from the back lines with the Avalanche, holds him in the Bloodbright. They'll drop the Golem here to try and turn this one around as RTW commits with the Enrage. GPK zipping out with the last bit of mana as RTW, he's having to stand his ground. He's been ruptured. The Bloodbright coming out as he's forced to the side. Avalanche there from Crit. The Orchid upon him. IRTW's dead. And now Solo, he's going to go down as well. Arteezy charges back across with a stun. There's 4 heroes dead. And, I mean... that was just incredibly awkward then.
Yeah, they're just creating pressure on EG such that Sven can farm safely. They know that VP has to react to this pressure on the mid lane, thus making it safer for Sven to hit creeps as to his heart's content, really.
Going to Fly, and should be, I mean, again, stepping away like that, they get him. They can Fly.
I'd be surprised if EG actually fights here.
They're going to try and go for Crit. See if Crit's able to get his way out of this. Bloodbright down, the Rupture out onto no one.
He tries to toss the Decade for the Rupture damage, but...
And Crit popping the stick charges. He's still living for now, making them chase further and further. They will find him with the Breathe Fire. So again, VP, they find the 2 supports. Roshan is up. I mean, 2 heroes down, not for too long, but maybe enough for them to feel they can go for this with the... so they're going to step into the pit.
Agi, Vambrace, come on.
Oh, no one. He's actually found another catch. This time it's a bigger one. He's got himself on top of Ramses. Caught on the high ground. Ramses, he's trapped. He's surrounded.
Okay.
Now that's a good amount of clearance for VP to take this Roshan.
EG was basically trying to stall them by creating pressure mid, and the goal for EG there is to do exactly that without the deaths, right? That just means they overextended a little bit too hard. VP did a good job of punishing it. I would have probably used like the 1 and 2 damage or something, you know? I think your numbers may have been a bit too high for everyone to follow.
Well,
I respect you trying your best.
You know, it was an out. It just, they understood.
Yeah.
They learned something today.
I hope so.
Here we go. No one. He's going to find a jump. Oh, it's a big jump. It's Arteezy. They found him. He's got the BKB though. He's going to pop it. He's now going to try and turn. He's going to go straight over towards Zayat. Zayat's falling low to the God Strength, but he's able to roll away. Zayat is going to live it. RTW's in onto Arteezy.
Wow.
Arteezy's dead. They've got the Sven, and now RTW is charging over for more. He's over on towards Ramses. Ramses is bashed. The Bloodseeker's dead as well.
This is the story of EG's games, man.
Oh, VP with 2 massive hits there. Taking out Arteezy at the start of the fight. The Sven's dead. VP with, I mean, that move there, very nice. I mean, no one. You're given the opportunity to find these initiations. He's going to get them and in. Straight again. Blink stun in on the mid lane on towards Ramses. Ramses needs help and he needs it fast. He's able to use himself up. Buy a little time of safety, but straight back over side. It's him with the roll. Ramses is gone. GPK's got to zip out of there. He's getting low on the mana. Has to continue to break himself away. Goes for the TP out. Zayat is on the hunt. Won't find him. GPK's able to TP out in time.
I keep comparing the 2 offlaners, but you just see this Bloodseeker with the Euls and a Veil, and you compare that to the Greaves of the Darkseer. It's the team fight presence is just not even remotely close. And they have to go on Warlock, right? Because if they go on anyone else, they get Golem.
Oh, hello. Arteezy, he's bashed, he's falling low, Golem's down, it's on the 3 of them. Arteezy's got to run, he's BKB and running around now, he's going to try and turn, goes in onto the Ursa, they've got the silence down onto RTW getting low, the Blood Right will burst him, Ramses gets the double kill, but Arteezy's down, no one resolution, and Solo's still strong to fight, GPK's out of mana, he's got to get out to the side, they'll look towards Fly will step out, Ramses trying to get back in, Crypt with the combo, catches Rezo inside of the Blood Right, Rezo's down, it's a triple kill for Ramses as he heads charging straight towards his old captain of Solo, looking to the Warlock. Solo's trying to run, but Ramses, he's on the hunt. As Solo cannot escape this man. The setup's there with the Eul Scepter. He's even going to let the kill go over to GPK as GPK comes in for the final touch onto him. As this time round, EG, they lose Arteezy again at the start of the fight. Not quite prepared to contest this. They didn't have any vision themselves down in. Nothing on this side of the map from VP. So no vision upon this. EG's able to get in. And it's all there. It's Aegis and Cheese to be picked up. Aegis for GPK. And I imagine Cheese going the way of Arteezy.
I like the Force Staff by Resolution because against the Sven, especially if the Ags eventually comes out, you can't dodge it with anything, right, other than Blink Dagger. So he's going to make it so you can relocate yourself in the middle of the fight. LTW. We're
going to see EG try and fight it. Still 20 seconds with no ult on the Sven. No one's found the jump onto Crit on the back lines. We'll get silenced. GPK, he's gone straight in. He's just gone straight in.
This is such a GPK move based on what I've seen about Storm. It looks like he's trying to force the engagement, though.
Okay, he's going to have that second life, but the BKBs are out. GPK, he's just dead a second time.
Don't say I told you so.
No, he's coming in with a buyback. They're coming in with a buyback. As Arteezy pots the BKB. ILTW. Oh, GPK. Oh, coming in from a mile off. Redeemed.
Okay.
Absolutely redeemed himself there. That was the plan.
That was calculated.
You know, sort of lull VP into the belief that, oh, this is the GPK Storm that we've seen being played before, and then bam, buyback, zipping in big time, triple kill for the Storm.
But he is going to get it a bit later, obviously. Farm slower, as well as Sven already working on his earlier. Blood Rage on Storm. I haven't really seen that come into play with the Spell Amp. At least, maybe he got Spell Amped when he Ball Lightning, but I didn't see it earlier. Are they going to get the Tiny Toss? No one's got to be careful.
Well, they're trying to start something. There's the zipping, but no one pots the BKB. Tries to turn with the stun, but GPK zips straight back out. No one goes for the TP out. They've got nothing to cancel it. He's away. But now the rest of VP, they've been left behind. Crit chasing down GPK in on top of Resolution. ILTW's going to turn, look towards Crit, but with the rest of his BKB in range, ILTW, he's getting out of there. He knows that this is a fight loss for VP as EG, they're in with the cleanup. 2 kills for them.
Now that I BKB, what now? I guess I have to leave. And suddenly VP is caught with their pants down, and EG's trying to take absolute control of this map before the next Roche spawn.
See what they can get. Big zip from GPK. He's managed to
nice.
find the target. He's straight it on onto ILTW. They got follow-up disabled. He's getting burst low. They've got him. GPK with the catch. As ILTW out for 75, buybacks coming out for the two of them. They'll drop the counting offering. They want to punish GPK whilst the mana's low, but GPK, he's got enough mana zip up. Oh, High Giants will find him with the rolling forward. He's got the silence as well. Jump forward for no one. They managed to lock him down as they break through the link and stun him in position. GPK now out of the game for 2 minutes. It cost them the 2 buyback tier, VP.
Detection?
And they found Fly just in time, cancelling the TP. They'll take him out slow motion, and top Zayat, he's on top of Ramses as well. Ramses, has he got enough control? Zayat, another Yule's onto him. They did end up finishing off Fly, a roll forward from Zayat. The Shadow Word will kill off Ramses. As it's a big window, there's no Storm Spirit for 90 seconds.
They got the Axe. Will they give it to Ursa, DK?
You're probably giving it to
DK?
DK?
I would think. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, they still have Blink Halberd stun from DK, so he has to be quick on his fingers to react to that.
And if they can break through that Linken's, they have the Abyssal. So here we go. Oh, hello. Nice bear getting tossed in deep, but he's instantly able to run himself out of there. Johnny enraged. They're going to try and go in onto no one. The chaotic offering drop down to keep it in the vacuum. Oh, it's out onto the floor. The ILTW's in onto Fly. He's going to fall on the front lines as he goes down. Ramses as well, also going to die as Ramses has gone for 80 deep inside of the base. They will manage to kill off Zayat in return. A buyback comes out from Fly, but a big wall combo there from Rezo shakes the fight up.
That damage from Bloodseeker, Rupture plus Toss is just so scary for them to ever go high ground, but at the end of the day, they end up getting a tier 3. Not bad at all. And EG looks like they want more.
They want to try and catch them off guard whilst their own Bloodseeker's dead. As VP, they don't expect this. The jump in onto no one.
Cheese and backpack. Satanic.
He's trying to heal. It's not enough heals from the Satanic alone, as that's no one out for 100 seconds. You can see they're short on the buyback by 2,500 because of that recent big purchase, and they don't have the tools to throw anything at Arteezy. 30 seconds as well, and Arteezy's going to have God Strength from BKB ready to go again.
He gets silenced by Earth Spirit, he gets Fatal Bonds. It's just a way to remove it without having to pop his BKB.
Yeah, and they know now there's no buyback on this DK. They're pushing on. Wall's going to get dropped down. Again, there's nothing ready to follow that up.
Free Sven for Enchantress there, just enchants this.
ILTW, he's trying to poke at this. He has been Lotus, still trying to play around with them all. The Aegis does come to an end. They'll zip in. ILTW pops the Enrage. Arteezy trying to stay in on the targets, goes in with a stun. Straight in on a Resolution, the silence as well. Zayat rolls forward. Arteezy able to turn with a bash. The Earth Spirit's been caught. Solo's found as well as Crit gets it with the Avalanche.
God, Sven is such a different hero with Ags, man. You ain't kiting shit anymore.
5 seconds until no one's back up, but the time has been there for EG to claim a second set of Rex away from VP, now at 14k. That's all. No one. He's in with the TP. He's managed to stun Arteezy. They managed to drag the two of them in. The counting offering's back online. He drops down onto the two of them. GPK, he's dead. Arteezy, he's stunned. He's going to die as well. They couldn't get out of the base in time. Fly tries to TP out, but Resolution kills him off with the final bit of magical damage. They couldn't get out. So how careful are you being here if you're VP? You see one buyback, you're instantly out? What are you doing?
Yeah, you are 100% saying, okay, guys, don't go too deep. We are just hitting buildings. If we go too deep and they buy back, we will just feed.
Go for a second set?
Yeah, looks like they're confident. They're pushing the issue.
There's the buybacks. Both coming out. ILTW is going to be tossed in deep. He's able to jump back to safety there with the Abyssal Blade. Gets it on Crit Scott. Arteezy goes forward, but he's been disarmed. The BKB pops. He focuses himself on ILTW. The cheese is popped. ILTW turns. He's getting the bashes. Arteezy's going to run. He pulled back for this. Drop back by the back. Arteezy's dead. He's out of the game for 2 minutes. Ramses is well in trouble as ILTW beats him down. He's gone. GPK, it's over. It is over. VP will take this game 1.
Wow. Teamfight reigns supreme, man. I'm gonna stop betting on the team that's favored in the lanes, unless it's Secret, because Secret seems like the only team that can turn that favorable laning stage into just an absolute slaughter.
Again, it looks like another time round where VP, they're going to have the superior team fight, something that really came to their favor in that game 1, despite how close it was. And in fact,
he's on pace to get that level 6 slightly before GPK, being 4 denies ahead there. And at least from my knowledge, that's the most important part about this matchup in this specific game.
On top lane, Continued pressure here onto Arteezy. Still been able to pick up the CS though in this lane, 11-2. In fact, may even find a killer as they'll turn towards Zayats. Living Armor coming out to help him out, but it's not enough heals as Arteezy claims first blood here.
That's right. He's like a bounty hunter that instead of giving his team track gold, does a ton of damage. And I'm surprised they went for this combo because they nerfed the crap out of it in the previous patch that was 2 days ago. As Fly looks like he's going to be going down. Does indeed. Will they get the retribution kill? Body block from Zayat.
Arteezy might just have this.
That's enough, I think. Yep.
Okay, so EG gonna continue to be very happy with this setup. Doesn't matter if they're losing lives up here as long as it's not Arteezy's, as Arteezy's finding kills in return. Bottom lane, RTW and Solo will find crit. Ramsey's gonna get RTW in time in return. He will. So Ramsey's able to find the trade here on the bottom lane. The move down to mid, yeah, may be able to catch out Ramsey's or at least crit.
Seems like a pretty volatile lane bottom. Kills back and forth. They're trying to tilt that in their favor because that'll kind of decide who takes the first tower.
Well, they've got 4 heroes down here, VP, with no one and Zayats coming in with a wraparound. Ramsey's trying to lean in on Solo as EG get aggressive, but there's the surprise from VP. No one and Zayats coming in from behind. Solo, is he going to fall? Will go down, but not before VP are able to get the kill first onto Ramsey's. Tips out as well here is VP. Yeah, definitely a hero that's not quite had as unfortunate of a win rate as the Storm has had for him here this land. It's crit. As we saw earlier there, that was the kill. They managed to get the 2 of them. Zayats, no one underneath the tower. Top lane, Rezo playing aggressive, feeling confident now he's got the egg. Also with the backup of Zayats as they come in, they've got the lockdown onto Arteezy, holding him underneath the egg. He's trying to turn to kill it. Won't be able to do so before he ends up going down himself. And Zayats, I mean, this guy, honestly, we saw it in game 1. This man's Earth Spirit, he always hits the spot, you know, he's always there.
Arteezy was a tad slow to recognize the situation there. I've been all too familiar with this spot as we do see no one just diving crit in the mid lane. Should just take him down. The Spirit Siphon being a ton of damage.
He's getting a lot of kills. And bottom laners again. Ramsey's goes down. The dive forward onto Rezo. Rezo trying to run away, but Fly is punching in. They'll take him out. GPK going to see if he can dive in for Solo as well. But Solo, he's back through the trees, juking it out. GPK, can he clear it out with the Remnant? He's pot one down, but not really enough mana to play for this.
As those 2 towers do inevitably fall for both squads, but both teams did do the necessary movements to slow down that process. But I would say this game's playing out about where both teams are happy with what's happening so far.
We'll see if they can punish no one. Arteezy coming out. Does get the silence on the 2 of them. Tries to turn with the Cyphers. Wow. The 3 Cyphers, they're keeping him alive. No one's going to be able to get himself away from that entire move made by the complete squad of EG. They will still dive on further forward, still looking for no one. No one's still running away. They catch him with the chains. They will be able to find him. They have to go pretty deep though. Can VP punish this? Dive forward from Resolution over towards Fly as Fly ticks down to the Fire Spirits. VP will find 1 in return. Crit.
It's level 6.
He trapped them in with the Fisher. Zayats now caught in by the Sprout. EG, they'll claim a second. GPK with a double kill. The persistent pays off as they just dive in, find the 1. Maybe even looking towards Rezo. Rezo's a little tougher as he has the egg. Up top, RTW straight out with the TP. They haven't got the damage between the 2 of them to get him in time.
It's the opposite in this case. He's just going to mirror the movements of the opponent team. And as long as he's actually queuing up the MKB.
Yeah, he's changed it up.
Okay.
Did have the Deso queued up earlier, but opted for the MKB instead. And Ramsey's. This is going to be a free catch here for VP, getting in on their side of the map, getting the kill on the Prophet.
Actually he's going to have leftover armor from the tree armor still. So that Deso, usually when it brings him from like 10 armor to 4, amps your damage by a ton, but it's different when you go from 20 armor to 14, for instance. As we see top lane.
They're going to get the roll in, but Crit's there with the counterplay, stunning the log Zayats down. EG, they're losing Arteezy though. There's Sunray from Resolution. Supernova out as well. Arteezy just straight up dead. Zayats will end up going down, but VP, they're going to be able to find the 2 of them by the looks of it. Crit, is he going to get out in time? The Fire Spirit won't catch him, so Crit will survive. The rest of EG's turned up, silenced out onto Resolution. They're blocking him in as well as Rezo will fall. EG will make sure that they get vengeance there for losing Arteezy. They take the 3 lives of VP. Roshan's going to be the focus for VP as EG coming in. They don't have vision around this area. They may not quite expect this Roche to be going down. They're going to head over in time. It's falling quickly. They're committing the Ghost. GPK has spotted it out though. So EG, they're heading over. Can they push VP out of the pit?
Sunray heal. I don't think they can engage into this. They might try though.
Can anybody make a jump in? On the side here, RTZ turns towards Zayats. Will be able to get the kill, but the Roshan's got now. Aegis is still on the floor. Who's going to be able to pick it up? ILTW finally grabs it. Now with the dive across, RTZ's burning down to all the fire. RTZ just dies on the front line of the fight. No one, he's still keeping himself alive with the Siphon. Yules is up. He's back up to full HP. No one. They can't kill him off in time. They're trying to chase ILTW. The silence from No One catches onto GPK and Ramses. Yules control onto the Death Prophet. He's been surrounded. No One left behind by the rest of his team, and GPK is ready to try and dive on for more. ILTW tries to hold the high ground with the multi-shot, but they lose resolution. So EG not able to stop VP from getting the Roshan, but they are able to come in and get 3 kills of it.
As the Aegis does expire, will EG look to punish this at all? Appears like they're content to just keep splitting the map, out-farming VP. Very similar story to the first game.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And quick TP's over towards mid. They want to try and punish, as he'll be able to Yules up. They catch him on the way down, though, with a further silence. Crit throws out a Fisher to buy some time, but there's another silence. They've just got so many silences.
The TP from the DP was really important there. Yeah, if he didn't show up at that exact moment, he would have gone out.
Yeah, they needed that final silence from him, and now with the Yules to cancel Crit's TP. I mean, this is the power of VP's lineup. They can play very fast in return now that they've got these levels. They have their catches with the Yules Scepters. And you can see that RTZ, yeah, straight for the BKB after the MKB. Without the BKB, he's still incredibly vulnerable in these fights when he turns up as the Clinks. There's Rezo. On to Saar.
Should live.
And he's got help coming in. He's going to pop the Supernova. Ramses, he's just going to commit with the BKB to take down the egg. Is it going to pay off? It is. Ramses, he's able to take down the Supernova alone. Turns over towards Zayats. No one. He's coming in from the back, though, with the Ghost as he's on top of RTZ. RTZ's dead for this. No one able to swing around, fight back with the Exorcism. And they've even got the creep wave in a good position down bottom. They can get some pressure onto this tier 2 as well with the Ghost if they want.
And even though VP's having a tough time forcing the issue and their net worth is slowly trickling away from them, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like anyone on VP dies. Like, they just have so much survivability, even just the Ghost Scepter from Zayats.
See around the pit, VP ready to commit with the Exorcism. No one holding his ground. EG, they're up as 5. Can they do anything to stop this? Sprout out and Fisher as well, bringing No One down to half HP. Rezo diving in deep. He's going to pop the Supernova, trying to create the space for them to finish it, and it'll be enough. They take the Roche, they get the Aegis on ILTW, the Overgrowth, holding Ramses in place through the BKB. The Supernova successful. Ramses, he's trying to run up to the high ground, but the BKB comes to an end. Zayats gives him a kick to the face as Ramses falls to the floor. They get themselves the Roshan, they kill off the Prophet. VP still behind in net worth, but continuing to make these strong team plays.
This is such deja vu.
Whoa, RTW,
game.
He's run. Whoa. Okay. Maybe a bit of an Aegis bait. Can they turn this around, VP?
Still.
They're trying to come back in on this, but No One, he hasn't got Exorcism. ILTW from the low ground, kicking out with a multi-shot. RTZ and GPK commit with the BKB. No One buys time as he self-heals with the sleight of fist. Cuts him down. Zayats getting focused. The kick over onto RTZ. His BKB comes to an end. RTZ falls. GPK, he's tossed up into the air. Comes back down. Another sleight of fist comes out, but they've lost 3.
They're all
VP,
dead.
they've found 4. GPK gets out, but the Aegis bait, it worked out. ILTW just walks into them. EG, just like us, they're like, what is he doing? They get the kill, but VP,
genius.
it was all part of the plan. Playing a little careful now that they know that EG's trying to poke themselves around this mid lane. And EG will start to show bottom, leading the push with Ramses. VP may try and swing across on this, but there is the vision advantage here for EG. They've got the better observer placement. Zayats, he's caught on the front, gets the Ghost Scepter off in time, still goes down. The egg comes out from the side. They're going to focus straight towards it though, and they've got enough hits to take it out. The egg will fall. Now they can claim more as they go over towards Solo. Buybacks coming out. 3 buybacks, in fact, from VP. They want to keep ILTW safe as he's being focused by RTZ and GPK. They've lost the Drow. Zayats, can he bring these heroes down in return? The Magnetize bringing RTZ low. RTZ's trying to run. Oh, dives across RTZ, gets a final burst of HP, but it isn't enough to keep him alive. RTZ goes down. Crit drops the Echo straight on top of No One. No One will fall. The DP and the Drow out for 70 seconds. As EG, they can look to clean up more. Sprout out onto Solo. That's a dieback on the Treant. Diving in, chasing Resolution right back to the base. He's surrounded. Crit jumps forward. That extra lockdown as he pops the Enchant Totem. Another self-yours. Rezo trying to get himself away, but the silence is out. Rezo is down. That's a double dieback. It's 4 heroes dead on VP. None of them with buyback available. 20 seconds and VP will have both No One and ILTW back in the game. That might not be soon enough. Tier 4s are falling. The second tier 4 down, the Ancient exposed.
Okay.
Is there anything Zayats can do to push them away? He's trying to get out to stop them, but EG, they're just looking to close this up. BKB is a pop. They focus the Ancient. GG is called. And EG will be able to close this game 2 up.
And that's how both games seem to have gone. Seemingly very even game, and then a bunch of buybacks and the game's over.
Oh, off lane Lycan, I think. I think Ramses is going to play some Lycan. This is bringing me back to Ramses' carry days.
I think Clinkz, his weakness as a carry has always been that he just has no way to farm. And with the new Clinkz, they kind of gave him a way to farm with the aspect that you could utilize your Q in lane, and then you could just farm damage. But nowadays, I think Midas might be his only way, as he might be needing it to recover a bit from this laning stage after he... Oh!
I mean, Reza, we saw last game Reza have a brilliant time on the Phoenix from the laning stage and onwards, and here in game 2, holding back the duo of EG. And Ramses steps forward. He'll take a lot of damage here from the two of them. Could Crit help him in time? He can't. Ramses will fall to that. Solo able to just go for the straight setup as he just steps too far away from his tower, Ramses.
Yeah, surprising he managed to get caught there. They just had to wear him down to half or so before he was ever killable, and he did let that happen. I think he'll just come right back and continue what he's doing, though, so it shouldn't be too bad for him, as Resolution also pays the price top. Looks like we're just distributing deaths equally so far in the early game, as I think Fly takes the lead with 2 deaths of his own.
Juke's coming out from Zayats. Can Arteezy find that? Are they going to have another net anytime soon on the Troll Summoner? We'll see. As they're going to continue to chase this. It's up for a few more seconds. Zayats will manage to roll himself over the fountain back to safety.
Because they actually have no stuns other than Earth Spear roll to deal with him when he's hasted. They have a lot of slows, but that would have been a pretty crucial window for them to punish. Looks like they're going to try it again, but this time with the Earth Spear.
There we go, straight on to Ramses again. He's the focus. Big lift from Crit, does catch the stun onto the 3 of them. Zayats off the mark with the stun. May not matter though, as he's able to just body block Ramses. Another rock comes crashing down onto the head of the Wolf.
That's when EG has go time, because Ember, even though he can look for kills, he kind of needs something to set it up for him, and that's going to be the Lycan looking to push the lane in the tower. But until then, GPK is kind of forced into passivity.
VP. So no one knows Zayats can get a catch here. Zayats is going to look to go straight for Fly. Quick juke from Fly. As he makes it half of the spells to hit. EMP will connect to the cold snap in range. Fly still trying to run, but Zayats again with the kill. That's the catch. GPK able to bowl a double damage room for this one. As Zayats, another roll attempted, will be blocked. GPK pops the DD, jumps in with the Remnant. Zayats is already dead. As EG able to strike back and kill off Zayats. Still close, very, very close on the net worth here in this laning stage bottom lane.
Not again.
I mean, no one, he's making some very fast plays as the Invoker all around the map. You can see he is totally on the ball here in terms of movement.
Every extra second you can delay this Lycan from taking the safe lane tower. That's going to delay his future tower taking. That's going to delay his next volley of items. And it looks like it might finally spell doom for this tier 1 bottom unless VP decides to rotate a lot of heroes.
Oh, they're coming in. The TPs are coming in. VP wants to hold this. Ramses popping the ult in an attempt to run away. It will get him out of there. Daggers out. Does clip onto them. Solo getting turned upon. GPK just jumping in and out. Times it nicely with the Remnant placement. So he has just enough damage from that one Remnant burst to finish off the kill. Ramses also having the Wolves in upon him as he was the one to get the last hit precisely on it. Over towards mid. No one trying to hold back Fly. Arteezy's there, jumps out from Invis to surprise no one. No one will turn with the cold snap, but Arteezy and Fly, do they have the damage? He's trying to get out with the Ghost Sword, but they have dust upon him. Down bottom, the X-Pop. Crit can't finish it off. As Crit burns to the Supernova, ILTW continuing to chase. Ramses, he's got nothing else to help him get out of it. Zayats rolls in as well. Ramses will fall. GPK holds the two of them back with the chains, but ILTW and Resolution are too tanky for GPK to fight back into. Over onto the high ground at the triangle. Zayats leads in. No one closes across with the cold snap. Sunray and Tornado takes out another. As well, Arteezy's having a look from the side, but he cannot get involved. These 3 heroes pose too much of a threat.
And even if they didn't get kills, it would have been worth it for them. Because all that matters is making it just similar to the first game where EG was trying to delay no one on the DK. We're seeing VP just trying to make sure Ramses' first ultimate does not get a tower.
There we go, no one. Straight past the tower. He's hungry for more. Goes straight in for Fly. The ticking him down. Fly will pop. Any chance no one sees, he is straight in and on them. Dive forward from Rezo, he's ready to go in deep. There's the horn coming out as well from ILTW. Dagger out to Arteezy, forcing him out to the side. They surround Crit. Crit getting burned down by the Sunray. He's trying to run away, juking through the trees, but they'll find him. Double kill for no one. GPK's got the chains down to the two of them. Zayas, he rolls straight across there on top of Arteezy. Again, the cold snap from no one. Arteezy falling low, he goes down. Silence onto GPK. The Tornado for Nora removing the Flame Guard. GPK will finish off solo with the Sleight of Fist. Ramses with the wrap around. That ult used. Chase down one. Deafening blast from no one. Pushes Ramses to the side, but no one. He's running out of ways to escape. Or is he? He's got the Ghost Swap. Pops the stick. He's able to walk out with the Invis. ILTW and Zayas still looking towards Ramses. Ramses' ult will come to an end.
Actually, a more passive move. Like, you're representing less strength by pushing the opponent's objectives to try to trade and forcing EG to basically dedicate their resources to a place they don't want to. And even though Lycan got bottom tower, they get 3 kills in return on the side of VP, and now their ultimates are going to be off cooldown again, as Resolution might get caught, though.
He's going to pop the egg, and now Ramses, he's stuck underneath it. The cold snap and the EMP. Ramses, he's got no escape. He's caught underneath the Supernova. They'll kill off the Lycan yet again.
I'm so impressed by these moves by VP. They just understand exactly what their lineup is supposed to do. They're...
ILTW just got free tower top.
Yeah, I mean, that should never happen, right? Yeah. If you look at the 2 drafts, the Spectre, if Spectre's getting a tower for free, something is, you're getting in desperate territory.
Oh, here already, VP. They've wrapped him out. They're ready to set up here. They've got a point now in the Exor as the Sunstrike comes out. Fly will fall. GPK's going to try and chase. What can he catch? He gets the chains onto Solo. They'll turn over towards the SD, running him down in the river. The Wolves out as well with the chase. Oh, Solo's courier also potentially in trouble. He'll keep it safe, but he'll fall himself. Deafening blast for Noah pushes the 2 in the back. The ice falls down. ILTW in with the dagger onto Crit. The Rubik falls. GPK trying to turn towards Zayas, but Zayas is pretty tanky. GPK, he puts out a defensive remnant. He's ready to jump his way back out of there as he's got to be careful.
I don't even think EG was ready for this. They seemed really confident with their last pick, Lycan. Not a hero we see too often, but it definitely made sense in the given draft scenarios that we saw, but...
Oh, mid. GPK's he got a remnant in preparation. It doesn't even matter. The silence is out. GPK just dies underneath the tower. And VP now starting to fire out the tips. They're feeling it, VP.
When I favor a team's draft, in this case EG's, and for me, it's because I see the game plans and I'm like, man, I don't know how I'd shut that down. And I'm just watching VP just shut it down beautifully.
Oh, is this another one here? Fly?
Yep. The non-stop, man. Why not? Keep going. Just free kills, man. They have haunts, so it's really scary for EG to ever engage into them with that counter threat.
They're just going to pop the haunt here. It looks like they're hunting down on the bottom lane, looking for Arteezy. He's into the trees. He's out with the TP. If they've got a catch, they do. Solo's in. Disrupts the Clinks. Arteezy caught out. As the Clinks will fall, another kill for ILTW as both ILTW and no one hitting some good kill streaks here in the early game.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever wanted...
Ramses!
Oh my god, again.
It just doesn't stop, Brian. GPK's going to try and jump in. Does manage to get the chains onto no one. Will finally end the streak of this Invoker. Can they get more out of this? Ramses being kept alive. They're finally
smoke from bottom. They're coming.
Zayas gets the kill, but it does cost him into his life as well. They also turn EG now with the chance to strike back. Ramses gets the double kill. They'll kill off 3. First time here where we've seen EG being able to at least do some significant damage back towards the heroes of VP.
I wonder if he purposely waits for the disruption until he's on the ramp, just so he can do that.
We see how, and it looks like Arteezy, but he's still switching between items, queuing up the death. I mean, what weight does he need? Oh, Ramses.
He has ult, but he hasn't used it yet.
He's been silenced. Just so much control. He's stuck in the EMP. All his mana's gone. He's got nowhere to play his way out of there. Crit will get the lift up onto Solo. Arteezy will manage to turn and take down the Disruptor inside the river. GPK, he's focusing down no one. No one turns with the Tornado, catches the 2 of them. GPK still tries to chase. They get the dust onto no one, but they don't have any catch. No one is out and away. Rezo diving in deep. The horn comes out from ILTW. He's ready to start with the cleanup. Over towards Crit. Straight in Zayas. He gets the dust in onto the backlines. They've got the vision onto Arteezy. ILTW able to find the big target. And now swinging over to mid. Can they get anything more out of this? Zayas rolls in onto Fly. GPK having to hide in the trees. The Supernova comes out. EG, they've just got to get themselves away from it all. They cannot fight here. No one. Extra setup onto GPK. Playing around him with the Yules, the Tornado, the Sunray, and the Cold Snap. GPK, he's stuck, taken out. Triple kill for ILTW as well throughout this fight as ILTW and no one remain far at the top in this game.
First game as Ursa, I didn't think he'd be able to carry that. And indeed he did. His vision of the game in terms of itemization, how much he has to participate with his team. Same thing goes this game. First game he hasn't gone for a Midas. on these like hard farming cores.
And they get the roast.
Knows.
They're going to get a kill on Ramses on top of it.
He just knows, man. They did.
I mean, EG, they're just falling apart now.
Yeah, this.
And do you think it's just down to the fact that with their lineup, EG kind of knows that, like, what do they do?
This is basically the GG smoke. You either make something happen here or the game's over. As
Let's see what they can get there. I mean, there's already 4 heroes of VP around, ready to take this fight.
No one broke the smoke.
They're going to lead in with the Ramses ult. No one. Out from the side, the sentry will catch no one. He turns, gets the tornado out to pretty much the entire squad of EG. No one's still on the run, but they jump in with the remnants. They burst down solo sides, coming in from the side with the silence onto Arteezy. Arteezy, he tries to TP out, but the cold snap was there from no one. Arteezy falls. They did get no one, and they will get Zayats. So EG this time, they lose Arteezy, but they are able to find 3.
But now the Spectre Haunt's back off cooldown. Eggs up. You turn a 9k gold lead into an 8k. There's not going to be any objectives taken. Ramses is basically a creep now since he has no ult.
And they have the horn.
Yeah, he's just dead.
GPK tries to come in. I mean, GPK's dead as well.
Yep, now what? Like, that's a situation where that's just how bad the game is, right? VP loses 3 heroes. EG makes the best move they possibly could make. And the game just goes right back to where it was.
No, EG, they've got to go for something. If they don't go for anything, if they don't go for these smoke movements, nothing else is going to get them back in the game. It's their only option. As their other options this game continue to just disappear. Fly dies in the river. Down bottom, Zayats toying with Crit. Arteezy's going to come swinging around. Will turn onto Zayats. Crit, some boulder on boulder action as Zayats will go down. But again, it's looking to be VP cleaning up the deafening blast from no one. Catches the 2 of them. Crit's able to roll away, but ILTW in on top of Arteezy. There's no save for the clip. Clinks as he falls. ILTW just storming in onto all of them, chasing down Ramses. He'll pop the ult Ramses, but he can't even get it off in time. The damage too high from ILTW. Crit ends up dying in the tree line. They're just getting to this point now where how do they kill this Spectre? ILTW just taking over. He's even looking to dive close towards the base. There'll be a buyback coming out from Crit to put him off doing so.
You know, the panel was talking up Spectre as a hero. Other than her level 1 in lane and her late game cooldowns, she's the exact same hero she was before. And she was pretty damn good. As ILTW is beyond godlike at 24 minutes, #1 net worth by
He's going to get more as well. Crit goes down. Just bullying EG back to the base behind not just their tier 2, but their tier 1 and tier 2.
He's level 20, man. He has the 400 health talent already, sitting at 2,400 health.
Just 24 minutes in?
Yeah, that's it's approximately 0.9 levels per minute owned.
Yeah, this really is a dream game for all the Spectre players out there to see.
Against Clinks, it's pretty unlosable, I think, in the carry matchup at this point. Like, Clinks will die to every single haunt. You can't position around it ever.
Yeah, I mean, this is just insane. The plays that VP is making non-stop in this game. This is an absolute masterclass.
They're already
VP.
dead. Just...
As Ramses, the last one left alive. He'll go down as well. They're getting team wiped in the base. Tier 2s are still all up. VP, they don't give a damn. They're just charging in onto the high ground. EG's got nothing. They'll tap out of this one. This one is done. And I mean, you just got to give respect to VP for that performance. That was insane.
Yeah, I don't like stomps when it feels like one team just had a bad draft and sucked, you know? I feel like we've had a few of those in the last couple days, and I don't like watching that. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that stomp.